backcountry pilots, this is Juan Brown in the Bonanza over Truckee Airport, just coming back from the Aerial Firefighters Association meeting in Reno, Nevada, the Association of Aerial Firefighters. A great group of guys I've been working with on and off for years, or at least have known for years. They've got a serious problem, well, as does the rest of the aviation industry, a serious pilot shortage problem. And I thought I'd appeal directly to you guys, the backcountry pilot guys, for job opportunities in the firefighting business. If you already love backcountry aviation, you may already be thinking that maybe an airline job may not be your cup of tea. There are some huge opportunities and huge need in the firefighting industry. Let me get some names of some of these folks that are seriously looking for pilots right now. It's getting to the point where some of these contractors realize that they're going to have to start an ab initio training program, so they're going to be looking for relatively low-time guys to get into these different flying programs.
The typical entry-level position to get into aerial firefighting is the air attack pilot platform, and there's a desperate need for air attack pilots because the air show over the fire cannot commence if there's not a current and qualified air attack pilot flying the air attack platform overhead the fire. And here's a couple of the contractors that were at the meeting that are going to be looking for pilots. Hart Drobish of Courtney Aviation, right here in Columbia, California, has 3 turbine commanders and 5 piston commanders and a Helio Courier. He's going to be looking for pilots. Tim Cherwin of Bridger Aviation out of Bozeman, Montana, also has 3 Shrike commanders and 6 turbo commanders, I believe, turbine commanders. And he's one of the newer entrants into the field, and he realizes they're going to need to start an ab initio program. So they're looking for guys, I think about 1,000 hours, maybe 1,500 hours to get into these programs and get checked out in these aircraft. Tim Cherwith, Bridger Aviation, Bozeman, Montana. And also Bodie Aviation, John Bodie, out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. They have 22 aircraft, a fleet of King Airs and PC-12s. So King Airs and Aero Commanders are the typical platform of choice for most of these air attack platforms. There's more contractors out there and more jobs available than just these 3 right here. Now let's talk a little bit about CAL FIRE. CAL FIRE, of course, has the fleets of OV-10s and S2Ts. The OV-10s is the typical entry-level job at CAL FIRE, but if you're going to get on with the OV-10, not only going to need to meet the minimum requirements for that job, but you're also going to be expected to eventually upgrade into the air tanker S2T. So if you want to go with the CAL FIRE, you want to go with the notion of becoming a tanker pilot. Now let's talk a little bit about the job that I once was training up to do, a U.S. Forest Service lead plane pilot position. That's a full-time GS-13, I believe it still is, government paid flying position. There's probably less than 50 current and qualified lead plane pilots around the world, a very exclusive group of pilots doing a very unique and very demanding job, leading the tankers low level into the drops. These jobs are put out by the USDA Forest Service on the government job websites. I'll post a link. The type of pilot that they're finding that makes the best lead plane pilot is a former firefighter, a former wildland firefighter. You already know the drill. You already know that the whole job of the air attack over the fire is to support the boots on the ground. So any of you guys with former wildland firefighting experience and mountain low-level flying experience, those are the type of people that are best qualified to apply for the U.S. Forest Service lead plane pilot jobs. You're the kind of people they're looking for. And a special shout out to backcountry pilot Kevin Quinn for getting your CFI rating. Let's get some of these young guys trained up with mountain low-level experience, tail dragger experience, and get them into the firefighting industry. They need you.